If you've been following my channel, then you know that I have very few complaints with my Gladiator. I absolutely love this thing. One complaint I do have though is that I can't fit a spare tire on this thing. Since I went to a 37-inch tire, it just simply doesn't fit. So most of the time, I don't even carry a spare tire with me. That makes me a little nervous, especially if I'm going on a longer trip. Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Second Chance Overland. Thanks for tuning in. Today we're doing some more work on the Gladiator, trying to get it ready for what will probably be its next trip out, which I think is going to be Trail Recon Summit at Marist Adventure Park in Texas. I still haven't decided if I'm taking the Gladiator or if I'm taking the 392. So I'm just going to work away on both of them and see what I get ready and go from there. So, but today I am going to install a new spare tire mount for the Gladiator. Now this is from Rebel Offroad, and it does match up with the Rebel Offroad XPLOR bed rack. So what this is going to do is this is going to actually mount to the bed rack itself and allow me to raise the spare tire up and store it on the bottom side of the bed rack. So far I've been pretty happy with the Rebel Off-Road stuff. Although it is a bit on the heavy side, it is also very sturdy and well thought out. Looking at the spare tire mount for the XPLOR bed rack, looks like a pretty simple deal. There's only one problem. I got this big bracket, 4 rectangular brackets, and a bag of nuts and bolts. What I didn't get is any kind of instructions. So this should be fun to figure out. I don't think it's going to be too hard. From looking on their website, I couldn't find instructions on there either for this kit, but it does say in the description that it uses the factory spare tire winch. So I'm actually going to have to crawl underneath the Jeep here and figure out how to disconnect the factory winch underneath the Jeep and then figure out how it installs on this bracket here. So gonna go ahead and get that going here. All right, so underneath the back of the Jeep here, it looks like this is pretty simple. I did drop down the cable here, but it looks like there's just one bolt from the top that holds this thing down, and there's just 2 locating pins. So this is a 13 millimeter. So we're just going to unbolt this. Alright, so there's that bolt out. Alright, there it is. Alright, so there is the factory spare tire winch. Looks like I might need to knock this off of here. Looks like there's a pin. I don't think that's going to go. Well, maybe it will. Call that some success. Alright. It's freaking dirty. Alright, let's see what we got here. Since there are no instructions, I'm figuring this out as I go. It looks like I got 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what I'm going to need for that. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay. So there is 1 bolt, 1 nut, and 2 washers that are gold colored that are different. And so I'm going to assume that that is what bolts the winch to the bracket here. and then just use those same back two locating pins to keep it in place. So it should be pretty easy. Just gotta get everything lined up and the bolt through a nice fiddly little hole. This is a 13mm bolt and nut, by the way. Alright, so now that bracket is ready to be installed. So this is just going to go on the center cross member of the bed rack. And these brackets here are to put in different locations so that the tire presses up against this and doesn't get the lines in it from the bottom of the bed rack. So we'll get that going here in just a minute. Okay, so now it's time to actually mount this sucker to the bed rack. So I got all my bolts laid out, got my impact. It's going to go right up here in the middle on this center cross beam. I wonder. Yeah, I think the impact's not going to work. I'm going to have to get a wrench because I'm going to go up with this. Maybe not. Maybe I won't go up with it. Oh my gosh. Okay, at least got one in. One started. Okay, so now I want this to be relatively center. So I'm using the ribs in the bed here. There's one that's centered. So I'll drop that down, just kind of let it hang. And I'll use that to try to find a good center point. I think that'll work. Let's tighten this thing up. All right, not bad. So now what I want to do is I want to get the spare tire in here, start putting it up, and then figure out where I want to put the blocks so that it can rest against it. So the fun part is getting the big old 38-inch spare tire up in here. It looks like I may need to take that little horn off. I was kind of hoping to be able to keep it, but it does hit the top of the bed rack. So now I gotta see if I can get that off while it's up there. Alright, here we go. Definitely gonna have to find a better way to do this part. I'm gonna need to figure out those blocks. Alright, well, at least the tire is up. That's definitely gonna have some visibility issues. Rearward visibility out the back, but hey, this is what it is, right? So, figure out where to put my blocks, put some pressure on it, we'll go from there. Alright, so I got all the blocks in place. Let's see if we raise this up and see how it does, see if it's more stable. I may have to adjust these up a little bit later on, but so far, not bad. Yeah, not too bad. I think this will work. All right, so two things I want to figure out. One, I do think I need to adjust these a little bit. That is definitely going to block all my rearward visibility, but so be it. And then this whole deal here kind of sucks. So I'm going to see if I can figure out a way to basically have a permanent rod, maybe with a nut on the end that I can use an impact to raise and lower this thing. That would be nice if I can just kind of get that in, because this is going to be fiddly. Yeah, that'd be fiddly in the long run to get. So I think if I can figure out a way, yeah, I think I could figure something out there. So, well, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. And we'll see you next time on Second Chance Overland.